Hey, I'm my water sign placement, Sun, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to go ahead and get into an energy report for you guys, get some channel messages. You guys are moving into a higher consciousness, a higher way of thinking. This is what you've been waiting for. This is literally what you have been waiting for. Like, I laugh this way because there's so much giggly, happy, very abundant energy here. I definitely see you being very happy in all areas of your life. I definitely see a lot of upgrades, a lot of leveling up, a lot of lessons learned. There's this energy of like you going to God before you make decisions, you praying, you manifesting, or like you taking it to the altar for some of you, like you really being more connected to your spirit team, like you really just asking before you're doing. So like doing a lot of like praying, you know, asking for the right answers, being asked to be guided from the divine, from your spirit team, from your ancestors. So they're really, really proud of you. Like your spirit team is literally genuinely proud of you, because I feel like there was a time where you would make irrational or impulsive decisions, but you really took the time to like meditate, to become grounded, to even like just take a step back. There's a lot of 2 in your energy: 22, 122, 12, 12, 222. Because of this higher consciousness, because of you really walking more into your purpose, you really walking more with God, walking more with the divine, right? You being more, you realizing that you're divinely guided and honoring that is what's bringing you a lot of the abundance. It's bringing you a redirection of the life that you are supposed to be living. Okay, so you had to go through a series of things. You had to go through so much just to get to this place of higher consciousness, because that is what you were meant to do in this life, because you were meant to teach, you were meant to lead, you were meant to guide in some way. I definitely feel like that was a sign. So yeah, I definitely see you stepping into a more luxury, wealthy timeline. So I just got a pop up, and I'm just seeing 222. Thank you, Spirit. I just got a pop up from it's like a designer. You buy designer clothing, you know, purses and things like that. Some of it is antique. Not antique, is it? No, pre-loved designer bags and stuff like that. So it just popped up as a notification. So I definitely feel like that's going to be like kind of your timeline moving forward. Is going to be like you being able to afford more luxury things, you having more money in your pocket, you just really, honestly, I'm hearing sitting on money. So I feel like you guys may be getting some type of lump sum of money, or something is happening where like your finances is kind of like this blockage where your finances was is finally in flow, because you allowed your spirituality, you allowed your spiritual journey to take a front seat in your life, and you're now getting the rewards, you're now getting the repayment, you're now getting the okay from the universe that, okay, it's time for you to enjoy your life, my love, because you really dedicated your entire life, okay, to becoming a more higher version of yourself. So I do feel like probably the past 5 to 10 years, this is a large karmic cycle that you have been going through, a large karmic cycle for you to really wake up to the purpose, to the path, and to the person that you are. I definitely see you becoming more like familiar with like who you were in the past life and walking more into that. So I definitely just feel like this is just great energy, where it's like ancestral knowledge, ancestral energy, where you're starting to understand who you are, who you were, and who you're about to be. Okay, but I do feel like there's also information about like your ancestors. There's a lot of information too about past life partners. So I feel like you guys may be becoming more interested or in tune with like the twin flame journey. So I definitely see that coming to a front seat, because we did have a lot of 222. You're being divinely guided, but I feel like you're also meant to live a divine lifestyle with a partner. So there's some soulmate energy, some twin flame energy here. So take that how it resonates. Do your own research, because I feel that way, because it's surround yourself with protective energy. Oracle, wait for important information. And then star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. So I definitely see like you being, you calling in a soulmate with your journey, like you calling in someone from your past life, someone you were actually meant to be with in this particular lifetime, that is also going to continue to heighten that spiritual alignment that you're in, right? So I got peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. So yeah, I definitely just feel like you're in this higher consciousness, you're in this higher vibration. I feel like there's also kind of an energy of like, you're not arguing anymore. Like, I feel like you're definitely saying your piece, you're saying how you feel, but like you're releasing the energy of like the back and forth and like the arguments, and unless it's like absolutely necessary, obviously taking up for yourself. But I definitely feel like you're just kind of like saying your piece and moving on, saying your piece and moving on, saying how you feel and moving on, but also knowing when to even have that type of conduct, to be honest. So I feel like in the past you may have really felt like more defensive about like who you are, and like, you know, you know, how people perceive you or paint you. But I feel like you're really releasing that, like you're moving from away from that energy more into flow, and more into like understanding that a lot of what people say or a lot of energy that is projected onto you is not even you. So I definitely feel like just having more of a this is a higher way of thinking. It's like being more self-conscious, being more self-conscious, being more self-conscious. Yeah, so I feel like, thank you, Spirit. So I feel like you being more self-conscious and more self-aware is also what's allowing you to know, okay, that's not me. So some of you could have like telepathic type of spiritual gifts. You could be clairaudient. You could have one of the clairs, but I definitely feel like you're starting to also honor that particular spiritual gift as well. And it's helping you to like navigate the world. It's helping you to navigate the spiritual world. It's helping you to navigate the material world. It's helping you to be more accurate about like the things that you're hearing, the things that you're seeing, and understanding that a lot of it and some of it is not your thoughts, or is not you, or it's a projection. It's like you started to know when your thoughts is your thoughts and when it's not. And that's honestly like a great place to be, because you're honoring your inner knowing, but you're also honoring your inner witch. Like you're also honoring your inner psychic abilities, okay? Because you be knowing stuff, I just feel like it be sometimes your emotions that kind of throw off what you know. And sometimes that kind of leads into more of a delusion, but I feel like you're far away from that energy. Like you're so graceful with your energy, your movement, you're being more, like I said, you're really talking to God, the divine, before you make choices and moves, and before you draw conclusions. You're being more honest about like, okay, am I overreacting? Like I feel like you guys are asking yourself a lot of questions. It's like a lot of inner work that's being done.